Morning. We're starting out warm with temperatures in the 60s. It's 63 in Springfield, 66 I should say in Branson, and 65 in Monette. So a warm and sunny start again. We also have these dew points pretty sticky in the upper 50s to about 60. So it's comfortable in spots, but we'll get increasingly sticky as we head through the day today, very similar to yesterday. So again, at the bus stop this morning, mostly sunny and 63 degrees. By dismissal, 85. Warm and sticky, very similar to yesterday, another summery feeling afternoon. Here's a severe risk for Saturday. We've got everybody included in a slight risk for tomorrow. The enhanced risk in the orange down to the south. In the enhanced risk, stronger storms could be more numerous. I also think that our isolated tornado threat would be healthier in this enhanced risk. If we see one tornado, I think that's where it's going to wind up being. Large hail to quarter size or greater, damaging winds to 60 miles per hour or greater, and localized flooding. These will all be the main threats, and then we carry that isolated tornado threat. The line of storms will come through in the afternoon and evening hours. The flood threat could stay elevated, maybe be our biggest, most widespread threat, because some of us are still dealing with the saturated conditions from a couple of weeks ago. We've got sunshine as we head through the afternoon today, temperatures in the 80s, 60s, and increasing clouds tonight. Tomorrow, a couple of storms will be possible in the morning, but that line comes in later in the afternoon and evening. We'll have damaging winds possible along that line. Locally heavy rain and lightning there too. So the storms on Saturday with that severe threat, quieter on Sunday, maybe some showers in the morning, but then we'll have clearing skies and things much more quiet. Then we're not done. The active pattern continues. We're looking at showers and storms likely again on Tuesday with another severe threat there. So you'll want to stay weather aware through the next couple of days. The pattern turns stormy starting tomorrow. So download that Color 10 weather app. You'll get the alerts for watches and warnings sent right to your phone for Saturday. Again, the better half of the weekend will wind up being Sunday. Joe, Lauren.
We have some new information on a story that broke yesterday. Police have captured a man who allegedly shot and killed a woman in Benton County earlier this week. Travis Henderson was taken into custody overnight after a brief standoff. He was wanted for the shooting death of Christy Clark. Authorities say they received a call from Clark Wednesday night saying Henderson was pointing a shotgun at her. When officers arrived, they found her dead from a gunshot wound.
Today is the last day of the legislative session in Missouri, and lawmakers are busy passing last-minute bills. Haley's law is headed to the Missouri governor's desk. It will create a much faster way for police to issue Amber Alerts. Other legislation was passed, which will do away with vehicle inspections for thousands of Missourians. Also, adult motorcyclists will no longer be required to wear a helmet. A bill to improve workforce development was also approved earlier this week. Governor Mike Parson strongly advocated for this bill. You can find more information on both of these bills on our website, ozarksfirst.com.
Moving you to some more local news now. Missouri's investigation into the duck boat incident of last year is going to be put on hold. Attorney General Eric Schmidt announced that a temporary pause will be in place until federal cases over the incident are resolved. Ripley Entertainment owns Branson Duck Vehicles, does not plan to operate duck boats at all this year, but an agreement between Schmidt and Branson Duck Vehicles requires the company to give the state a 90-day notice if it wants to operate those boats again. And if that happens, the state's investigation would immediately resume.
Well, a celebration of two faiths coming together. That's what is happening here. The Catholic Campus Ministry opened its doors to Muslims last night to celebrate the last day of Ramadan. It's called an iftar dinner, and it breaks the last day of the fasting period. The interfaith event is a time to reflect on the meaning of fasting and how to solve hunger shortages worldwide. Catholic leaders say they want to unite people rather than focusing on differences.
Especially in the times that we are living today, where we are emphasizing a lot on division and hatred and violence, I think having those moments of encounters really shows us that we can come together, that love can be part of who we are in our lives, and there is a hunger for peace and unity in our communities, regardless of our different religions.
Father Reyes hopes for more events like this in the future. Happening tomorrow, people living in the Phelps Grove neighborhood can look forward to hauling away some trash and cleaning up the area.
Tomorrow morning from 8 until noon, Phelps Grove residents can bring unwanted items to MSU Parking Lot 18. That's where we find Hannah Zettel this morning to tell us more about this event.
That's right, Lauren and Joe. Now, rain or shine, this cleanup is happening tomorrow morning from 8 until noon. It's funded by the city of Springfield and coordinated by Community Partnership. Starting tomorrow morning, Phelps Grove neighbors may throw away nearly anything. That includes appliances, furniture, and construction debris. There are also separate containers for trash, limbs and brush, leaves, and yard waste. There will be a vendor on site to recycle metal and anything they deem of value, like working appliances or furniture. Items not accepted tomorrow include alkaline batteries, tires, paint, oil, and other hazardous materials. Cleanup coordinators believe the event will have a positive impact on health issues, raise awareness, improve quality of life, and pride in the neighborhood. Eric Pauley of Phelps Grove explains the impact the cleanup made last year alone.
So I believe that we took out 13 tons of general garbage, 4 tons of yard waste, 1.5 tons of scrap metal that got recycled, and we did start out doing televisions last year. That was our very first year to do that. We removed 17 televisions out of the neighborhood.
Of course, this cleanup has to be limited to just Phelps Grove. It can't be open to the entire city tomorrow. But if that is you, if you do live in Phelps Grove, go ahead and gather up all of the things that you want to get rid of. Don't just throw them on your curb, but bring them right here to Missouri State University parking lot 18. In Springfield, Hannah Zettel, Ozarks First.
All right, thank you, Hannah. Also happening now, police officers across the state are hanging out on the roofs of 26 Dunkin' Donut stores, but it's not for a donut. Instead, the cops are helping raise money and awareness for Special Olympics Missouri with their Cop on a Rooftop fundraiser. In Springfield and Branson, you can catch the cops on the roof from now through noon today, and if you make a donation, you'll get a coffee coupon. Officers are hoping to raise $20,000 throughout the state.
A local festival is starting up again tonight with a revamped look. Sucker Days has been held annually for more than 60 years in downtown Nixa, and it has been made bigger this year. Things get going tonight at 6 with a parade and goes all the way until 10, then back up again tomorrow at 9 a.m. until 10 p.m. Of course, the festival is a family event with arts, crafts, and food.
Also happening today, the Veterans and Military Coalition of the Ozarks hosts its 4th annual Mobility Device Repair Day. So from 10 a.m. to 3 this afternoon, community members can go to the American Legion office. That's at the Faith Lutheran Church in Branson and receive minor servicing and repairs. The free service covers repairs on electric scooters, wheelchairs, walkers, and canes.
Here's what's coming up for you on CBS This Morning.
Hello to you, I'm Gail Kane. Coming right up, Facebook's Sheryl Sandberg right here at the table in Studio 57. The challenges facing her company and how the Me Too is changing Lean In. That's coming right up on CBS This Morning.
All right, what you got for us here?
We have one Google trend we have to bring you with the very sad face. Grumpy Cat has passed away.
I just saw this on Twitter. He was 7.
Yeah, that's actually pretty young for a cat. So
Yeah.
I wonder if he had some health issues. Yeah, cats can live to be like around 15. So, yeah.
I didn't know that.
A grumpy day.
You said practice your grumpy face, Joe, and I said that's my face until we go on air at 5 a.m., right?
It really is. A lot of days we don't
But
talk to
he's
each other.
not lying. He's not lying.
Yeah,
It's
there's some
tough.
days we don't speak words until we sit down right here.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. It's all love, though, guys, all right?
Yeah.
Just not before 5 a.m. There
Okay.
you go.
No grumpy faces at the weather today, though.
No, it's going to be gorgeous just like it was yesterday, 85 degrees, warm and sticky. Tomorrow, though, stay weather aware, showers and storms with some severe weather likely.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for starting your Friday off with us. Have yourself a great weekend.